नमस्कार मेरे प्यारे भाइयों बहनों, कैसे हैं आप सब। आप सबका मैं स्वागत करता हूं लेट्स प्ले सीरीज में। हम ड्रैगन डॉगमा 2 फिर से कर रहे हैं भाई।
तो अब चलते हैं फिर भाई। मेयर से मिलने, मेयर से तो मिलना था हमें शायद, उसने जो बोला था बंदे ने। बट और
I'll go and open the chest.
वेयर? ओके। कुछ तो होना चाहिए, ऐसा तो नहीं है कि इन जगहों पे कुछ ना।
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
At last! I thought we'd never find one.
A splendid discovery.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
अच्छा, यहाँ पे था एक जस्ट। चलो, ज़्यादा भटकने का फ़ायदा तो वासी का स्टोवन मिल गया। ओल्ड नोबल्स मैनर।
Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thief Maister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you care to ask?
अबे
Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you care to ask?
कुछ ज़्यादा पता नहीं चला।
Take care then.
हमको ज़्यादा पता नहीं चला मतलब।
You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
Legends Opus. ओके, तो हम वो सीख सकते हैं। मास्टर, तो हमने करना क्या है? रिपोर्ट टू ब्रॉन्ड, उसके और सर्च करना है क्या हमने? डे करो यार।
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
विच लैडर?
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while. 'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
कौन सा लैडर? लैडर के बारे में बात करी, कोई लैडर?
I'm not interested.
Where is the ladder?
We shall wait here till you're...
वो कहाँ गिर गया मैं? अब देखो नीचे जाके क्या है। कैसे पहुंचेगा भाई? इसको पहुंचने के लिए तो मेरे को लीव मतलब वो चाहिए होगा जो Fuck me.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief, Maister. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maister's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
काफ़ी बढ़िया लूटे लूटे यार यहाँ तो थीफ गेटर्स वगैरह वगैरह ये सब
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you. Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? Dara? That man isn't associated with our village anymore. In fact, if e'er you should meet him, pray inform him that he is no longer welcome here. You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis as simple. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. At least no one by that name lives here. As you like, sir.
Work done gracelessly is work done poorly.
It's too quiet here for me. Over here!
This is the inn. Of course, nothing's free in this world. Do stop by again.
Follow me, Arisen.
Fancy a look at my wares?
तो अब वापस चलते हैं भाई, टाइम लगेगा थोड़ा पहुंचने में। वैसे इस विलेज में वो नहीं है क्या टेलीपोर्टेशन वाला?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
शिफ्ट स्टोन ठीक हो गया। इंक्लिनेशन टाइप और वो एग्जामिन सर्च फॉर पॉन एडवांस पॉन सर्च वोकेशन आर्चर चाहिए मेरे को, कोई भी चलेगा। इसमें सिंपल चाहिए। Alright. Deathly arrow, tempest shot, whirlwind arrow, eruption shot. ये या तो
I've
इसके
a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
ओके ये चाहिए भाई। इसके बजाय गिफ्ट फ्रॉम इन्वेंट्री, इसको क्या गिफ्ट दें हम?
All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
I hope I can count on you in a scrape. I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the Arisen.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
यस इस सिकनेस के बारे में मेरे को पता चला।
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
रास्ता तो यही था बट यहाँ पे क्योंकि शायद ये
Come to think of it, look how many women we count among
Ah, it would seem we've rediscovered an old haunt by a new entrance.
Remarkable how the route taken can alter one's perception of a place.
ओह दूसरी तरफ सीधे जा सकते थे हम, मतलब खाली हमको उतना घूम के जाना नहीं पड़ता। ओह मैं अपने आप का बोझा खाली।
Another statue. Aught within me yearns to climb it.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
A cyclops draws near.
Ice is not a threat to it. We may have to rethink our strategy. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. This should help.
This brute has quite the temper.
I cannot believe they're arranged for our advantage.
Tis easily done. Do not falter.
fury shan't be evaded against this road.
No sense burning him then. Saved again. I'll redeem myself yet. The enemy's movements have grown sluggish.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
I shall lead the charge. A fine display of skill. Glad to be of service.
Splendid. You have my protection. Ice's stain is yours to wield.
Rugged bone or misshapen eye.
That's quite a large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength. A firm push is what's needed here.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Whoa.
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Truly?
Oh, I've just recalled. A campsite I found while beyond the rift isn't far from here. Shall we go? I can lead the way. A new destination calls to you, I take it. Well, say no more. I look forward to seeing where you take us.
'Tis not for us. Hold fast, Arisen. I will be with you in but a moment.
ज़्यादा ही वो हो चुका है अभी बट एक स्टैचू दिख रहा है स्टैचू की तरफ चलते हैं Who fucking सारा कहाँ बैठ गई अबे सारा सारा का सारा
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Oh, now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures around every corner. Let my magic grant you an elemental.
Well fought, Arisen. A few more victories like
Fuck,
that and
fuck,
we'll have
fuck,
them
fuck.
running for the hills. Huzzah! You've done it!
Twas a glorious success.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
One can see far to the distance from here.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
I quite agree.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead. It seems they bear us ill will. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I shan't let them harm you.
This one's shaking.
Come on, have at it.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
र्यून सेटलमेंट क्या है भाई इधर?
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Wigstone shard.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
अबे तेरे को मैंने इसीलिए लिया था कि तू इधर उधर जाके आइटम वो करेगी, तू फिर भी आइटम कुछ नहीं ढूंढ रही।
One arrow is... Might there be aught over there? Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Seeker's token.
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here. The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
ओहो, नाइट टाइम हो गया भाई। जैसे रास्ता ही नहीं है। कैंप फायर में जाएं, खाते पीते हैं, रेस्ट करते हैं ताकि हेल्थ भी फुल हो जाए। ये ईस्ट वाला बढ़िया रहता है क्योंकि ये ज़्यादा वो देता है आइटम्स। मॉर्निंग तक रेस्ट करो, फिर जाओ आगे और वहाँ पे अपना क्वेस्ट ख़त्म करो। ब्रांड से मिल गया। ओह, फॉरगॉटन स्टोन।
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating. Let my magic imbue the weapon with the fury of the elements. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
कौन का इनकम्बरेंस पता नहीं क्यों नहीं बढ़ रहा है, मेरा इनकम्बरेंस तो बढ़ रहा है, कौन का इनकम्बरेंस नहीं बढ़ रहा। अब हम शायद उसके पास आ चुके हैं जहाँ पे हमको ग्रिफिन भी मिलता है। यहाँ पे बहुत सारे बफेलोज टाइप के हैं, ऑक्सेस बफेलोज जो कह लो उनको। ग्रिफिन भी रहता है यहाँ पे। अभी नहीं दिख रहे ना ग्रिफिन ना ऑक्स, ये रहे ऑक्स।
Now this is a conundrum.
Oh, I should tell you, there's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now?
खोजने के लिए तो यहाँ पे भी इस तरफ को भी और चीजें हैं, बट अभी यहीं चलते हैं। अभी भी वेट
We forget the value of a moment's contemplation.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really? Now?
I think I've earned a rest.
हेल्थ कैसे कम हो गई मेरी? अपने आप ही हेल्थ कैसे कम हो जा रही है?
But not at the expense of my duty. I have the presence to command any stage.
I've little enough gold to spend.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
The person we seek isn't here. Perhaps we'd best come back later?
I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
Wish I could go on an adventure.
All this worrying is giving me an
ये रहा ब्राउन।
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen you. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I have no doubt that this bill would prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
That thief Maister's a capable sort. I'd wager this will make life rather difficult for the Queen Regent.
तो भाई एपिसोड 2
Mayhap
करते
you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attended a palace masquerade.
यहीं पे खत्म करते हैं भाई एपिसोड को
Castle.
और अगले एपिसोड में फिर
Though I
हमको
cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance.
अब
Good evening,
मैस्करेड
sir.
वैस्करेड
I trust you fair.
हमने वो ज्वाइन करना है भाई मैस्करेड वैस्करेड तो काफ़ी चीज़ें करनी होंगी हमने वैसे तो आपसे मिलूंगा फिर अगले एपिसोड में भाई जब हम ख़त्म कर चुके होंगे इनको तो मिलूंगा तब तक के लिए टाटा गुड बाय मिलते हैं फिर भाई।